Because it only checks the damage value of the attacking unit. It's not reduced by armor, so it doesn't matter. No, it doesn't. Because that's the whole point, is that if you're actually trying to attack someone with high armor, well, I mean, obviously you don't attack them, but it's okay. It's still gonna do the same amount of damage. It doesn't matter how much you actually hit the first person for. It just checks the actual damage coming from the unit, not the armor on the person who was hit. That's confusing. Right, because the hero has more armor than the creep would. Yeah. Apparently not. That's just what I mean, I'm just reading the wiki, man. I brought it up because I had to know. Thanks, man. Yeah. We should clear this up because there's no room battles. So I'll read you guys what it says here.
30 seconds
All right.
to battle.
So an attack is classified as a melee when the attack does not rely on projectiles, blah 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 blah. And basically, cleave hits invisible, non-visible, blah 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 blah. Okay. Sorry, it doesn't hit hidden or invulnerable units. See, I didn't know that. I didn't know it didn't hit Slark. Either way. Okay, so the damage is not reduced by armor value. It does not matter how much damage the attacking unit actually took, as cleave only checks the damage value of the attacking unit. Only the armor type and damage block reduce it. We know that. That's damage block. That's different. So that's why, like, things like Crimson Guard would still help, because that's damage block. So that'll still do stuff, but it's not going to do anything from a war cry. So cleave damage is always physical, never attacks units in ethereal state, always pierces spell immunity, and it's increased and decreased by spell damage manipulation, so things, that increase just raw damage are always going to matter. So in the end, she don't matter. So war cry is useless. There you go, guys. Prepare yourselves. It's okay though, we got a real Dota game now. We got an Oracle who's willing to trade because he knows he's not going to get stunned. So he'll trade as long as he wants with Seneko. Seneko's kind of happy with this though, because he's like, well, I'm just going to go back to the jungle. I don't know about you. And I guess he's going to turn invis when he can, but man, that was some big plays. Is that really what? Couldn't they just like shook hands and went the other way on each other there? Like now they're both just so far behind. Well, Dendi, he's getting this new suck off your damage thing. This thing's so ridiculous. Why does it get charges? Why does it heal the hero? Oh, hey, the chilling touch. They will get it. In the final kill, the Oracle stealing kills those. Oh, nice, got it. Seneko dead.
That was my
You think?
Rogue's thanks be with you.
Well, again, more harass. This seems like an awful lane for Magnus.
double damage.
Like, I feel like you're gonna have a really bad time down here.
A glimpse of what awaits.
And, well, no Bane or anything to come help him out. That doesn't have as one of his little mid lane buddies. It is just the old one-on-one. Bottom lane as well. Probably going to be pretty difficult here for Axmo, especially once the levels start being stacked on top of Funnick. Obviously, he's already up to level 4, and 5 being the real danger zone. No Fear in the back with his DD rune. They're really looking to pressure in. They're trying to kill the creeps fastball, so they know this is coming. I mean, there's no question here, so they're gonna try and make their escape over to the east by using that chilling touch and whatnot. Not gonna work with the cold feet though. Stun comes out now on top of Ditchira. They got the Purifying Flame, so the Flame Guard is still up and active. Charge coming through onto Havos, bashed up. Can't get a lucky bash though. Alright, there we go. And Seneco's actually come bottom in response to this, trying to get his own experience. They're keeping Ditchira away from the shop. He can't get a TP. And they're actually hiding in these pathways and making sure that he stays up here because they know what's happening. Airball now. Dendi, he's just nightmare. Basically just keeping away from the creep, really. But he'll get it with the Q.
If I can't have you, no one will.
Oh, now he pings it out. Get the ward vision way over there. Both teams having wards there. Top lane, they're getting close to. Oh, Havosi's faking out there. No Sleight of Fist still on Ditchira, so no possibility to dodge this. Yeah, that's pretty huge. There's the go call. And the stun, it will hit now. Raise the pause ends. Fortune's End. And down he goes with Purifying Flames. Kill steals galore. Yeah, it's huge. That's insane because of just how much sustain he's going to offer to Havos too. This is working out extremely well so far in the laning phase for Team Empire. They're looking really good. Phonic as well, like we haven't even seen him have to do anything, but there's just phase boots on the bear. He can completely zone out Seneco. He gets a kill if he gets a lucky root. And now they've got throw. There's still no Sleight of Fist. Oh, resolution? Oh, is it rune? For a second I thought he killed someone. So still 4 kills to 1. The bears still look for something here with the help of No Fear, but they can't quite catch out Seneco now. They'll start moving on the tower. They got a full bear summon here. He's taking up quite a bit from the tower. I don't know if Seneco is going to go for this for sure, and he actually gets the 300 gold. Pretty big misplay there. Can't be letting that happen to your bear. Rotation up here from resolution, but they're just going to have to abandon the tower. They could just look to use the 6 and secure it and try and limit this farm. Probably the best idea up against the Ember Spirit right now. They must already know he's so far behind. Oh, and yep, he's there. Okay. All right, here we go. Magnus, luckily having the Arcane Rune, not the Death Prophet, they'd be in a little bit more trouble here. But it will mean quite a bit of spam in this next upcoming team fight. A lot of HP just lost for the Ember Spirit as he takes that camp though. So they're coming in. They're fighting into Exorcism. They have Skewer RP, but it's only level 1, and frankly, it looks like they just don't want to take that fight. Seneco will come out, burst down these creep waves, just a little bit. Slowing them down. Alright, they're gonna walk right into Dendi. He's still looking for shockwaves. We are talking about, okay, big charge coming through. It's only gonna hit on to 1. There's no level 6 yet. There's a big skewer RP, but they can't get it off thanks to the Storm Hammer. He's gonna get the RP right now. Bringing them in. Flame Guard burning onto all of them. They really let this RP snag them up. Shockwave as well. They will go down. Aloha Dance sticking around too much. Too close.
Triple kill!
That was a very strange fight, it felt like. And suddenly Ditchira ends up having a triple kill and 1200 gold. And Na'Vi have thrown away, or rather done away with, the entire lead that Empire chose to subsequently throw away. Yep. If I recapped didn't have everything inside of it, but... Oh, there we go. Burrow Strike. Skewer, Shockwave, all stacked on top. Relatively still healthy up here for Resolution, but gotta think he's probably gonna go down. Then again, it is new Death Province. He's got all this damage. Nice! Magic resistance there. Gonna stop the Shockwave from connecting, but now they're catching up. Purifying Flame's on enough to heal him here. And these illusions are just going to task over here. Top lane. There is still no Sleight of Fist. But Havos unable to get a kill here. Even with the level 6, he's holding on to this God Strength point. If he needs it. Do they have Ancient stacked? Oh, he actually did throw it out, but it's only just for last hits and RS. No Ancient stacks quite yet. I'd like to see someone run up there and grab that right now for the Sven. But they're dealing with some creeps. Yeah. It was a lot of spam coming out from Dendi. It's probably one of the better heroes to get on. Also, we all know, like, it's so powerful. 300 damage for 90 mana, and then you can cut that down further, but Arcane Rune or not, her ulti will be back up, but of course that also does mean that Dendi's is as well. Snako, if he could get a good stun here, they could set up in the skewer, but they're a little bit wary, I think, of all these heals on top of Resolution. They can be throwing out another one. Doesn't matter if he's also, you know... Oh, here we go. He can be disarmed, but he's a Death Prophet, it's okay. Crypt Swarm will come out, easy to finish off Snako, and that's kind of an interesting fact about Death Prophet. Like, they could actually disarm him and keep healing him while the ghosts go to work on the tower. Yeah, it wouldn't really matter. Following him for now. Keeping him up. Mango here, now Funny coming in the side. I just call him like Funak. It's okay. Dendi. Yeah. It's only level 1 skewer, it's so short. Nether Strike, cancelled. Nightmare. Can they get this tower? They're gonna deny. No, they're not gonna try and finish it. No Fear gets sniped. Good find. Creep just stopped hitting that tower, by the way. They almost stole it. Resolution. He's gonna get the rune. They want to go on this. And now Resolution. Fortune's End's gonna purge off that Flame Guard. And he'll just go down and root. Can I get a root? And I get a root. Dendi now coming in. He's looking from the backside. Trying to get himself a good RV. Shockful. He's just thrown out and he decides, you know what? I really can't fight this. So he'll just leave. And Sinking Nugget in the tower. That... What stops that? The Soul Cycle? Oh, the charge. So I think I missed something. Oh, I thought he was charging blood. For sake. So did I. What? On his ring of health, like for cover the ether lens. So he bought it and then sold it. I wonder. Is he? Yeah. Oh, there you go, yeah. That's all it was. Alright, well, they're gonna go on this tower once more, hopefully. Not gonna be quite a disastrous result, as we saw the previous attempt. Ghosts now popped. Snako in range. Hoping to get something a little bit more. He's lost a couple lives, maybe a little unnecessarily, so... Opting to be a bit more cautious this time, he'll just give it up. No wild Yule deny play is attempted. Oh, Panic. He claimed another camp. Do you think it must be the Radiance build, judging by how much gold he's still got left? I don't see. I mean, he could swap into something else, but lately it is mostly Radiances. Nothing really on the other side that seems to ask for a Maelstrom or anything in particular. saw one earlier today. It wasn't Navi, it was somebody else, but that must be... I guess he got a couple kills. Well, he actually only got one kill, but he had a couple assists. He had the kill on No Fear. That big old sniper. No smoke up. That Yule Scepter, just about finished here. About to complete it with a couple creeps. But big plays, still a little difficult to make. It's basically just on Dendi. Of course, he does have the Blink Dagger now. They also have the Boots of Travel coming in now if they do need it from Ditcher Rob. They're not near any creep waves, so the Atlas comes out. That'll help finish off Funnick. Avos trying to decide what he wants to do. Gets another strike. I still have the RP if they'd like it, and they're waiting for a big opportunity from Dendi. He's got the Blink up now. He's going to go for it. So I'm going to hit 2. Doesn't quite catch on the Resolution. Here comes Ditcher Rob, burning them all down. False Promise now. Stacks on top of the Oracle, but he's definitely going to be burning himself down. You see that little sun saying, yeah, I'm dead. And the other two heroes, they'll just escape here. No more catch, but a big win there for the side of Navi. About 1,800 gold. Swapped over, swapped all around, jiggled about. And plenty of experience, too. Yeah.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
There's like two groups here. Make sure nobody's stuck up inside them. But nope, nothing found. Snako just doing his thing hiding behind the tower. While this other massive group down here. Dendi will leave. Now Snako caught out here, silenced up. There goes the Soul Siphon. Coming in is No Fear. And TP doesn't get it. Close.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well, Ditcher, he has the
Dire's structures are
Boots of Travel, but not too much else. We'll swap over to the net worth here. Your Death Prophet, she's ahead. Oh, here we go. Havos is coming in with that War Cry. They're going to put the Fiend's Grip on top, holding on that sun. Going to stack as they need it. Okay, I'll just throw it out. He doesn't want to get fast up first, but he will. He's going to be able to live. Now the big RP coming in from Dendi. This is going to be an easy double. Snako getting it there. And can they get more is the question. They have another charge available if they'd like to, but Resolution maybe not the target. Can they spot out anyone else? We'll go to the dire side vision. They're looking, they're hoping. Oh, they see the lone druid. Are they going to go on Funnick? They will. And do they have what they need? Snako, he's closing in. Nah, they're just gonna... That was pretty good timing on the Savage Roar. But Dendi, he's here too. He's got the Blink Skewer back. He misses. Mistakes made. And Funnick will live. That would have been a kill for sure. Snako there, plenty of lockdown also provided by Axmo.
Endurance run!
Well, sometimes you just miss a Blink Skewer even if you're Dendi. Yeah, only level 1 skewer. And looking around the rest of the items, Havos, he's going for this atypical, very standard Helm of the Dominator on the spend. Probably looking into either the SNY first, obviously already is the Ogre Club, but some will go back, even just Casual Club, Casual Sange, and back into the Blink Dagger, whenever you feel like you do require it. Probably depending on how out of control Ditcher is going to be getting. And other than that, not too much to say. Obviously, we still have that kind of very early Veil on art style, which is really interesting, as we already discussed here. And then it's just up to the bear. How much armor he get? He's got the Relic Funnick sitting at 430, so 100 gold to go for that 1350 recipe. And yeah, you're right. Like the burn will begin. be easier to split push. It'll be fairly effective in the fight. It's not too much really. Like you don't have to worry about it obviously through sleight of fist and stuff like that.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Skewer back as well. Ice Blast kind of wings by. Oh yeah, he did get hit by it, so no heals. So he shouldn't go down. So we bring him down. Dendi. Nice Yules, okay. Guaranteed to kill him, no fear. Moving back over resolution.
Is under attack.
They don't have the vision. They're looking for the charge. They're going to put on Havos instead. Charging up on top. Again, another Burrow Strike, but Canadian's coming to help. Dendi's coming. He's got the blink. And he can get up in front of Havos Skewer as well here. We can bring him on back, and they will. Not going to miss this one. And they'll bring him down.
Not so easy. Endurance run. Endurance run.
I have a question now. Now the ratings has come out. It actually does. You burn hidden units, right? It still hits people who are like in. Yeah. Okay, so he actually will get the miss chance. Then I wasn't thinking that it would be affect sleight of fist, but it would.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, he's dead. So, I mean, that's kind of handy in one sense. Obviously, the vast majority of their damage over here for Na'Vi is going to be coming through just Sleight of Fist, through the Empower. And with the current goal of Empire appearing to be pushing down these towers, to help Aphonic and his bear, you gotta imagine that the miss might help. Yeah, this is so deep. I mean, I understand wanting to come in, but Dendi comes from the back line with a double 2-man RP. Doesn't manage to cast Resolution. The False Promise now on top of Resolution, trying to keep himself up and alive. They are going to lose Dendi. They're going to lose the Spirit Breaker. They're going to lose the Jirah. And they are getting the souls sucked out of them. And that's a quick pause. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Oh, no. Yeah, it still seems pretty odd. I feel like it might have been a connection-related issue. Oh, that's always sad. Oh, there's the quick go call, and I can't imagine he's gonna get anything out of this.
Dire's middle tower.
He'll just have to waddle his way back up to the high ground. I'll take down this tower. Time left on the exorcism. Not too much.
Dire's middle tower
But there is 30 full seconds here. Are you surprised they didn't? I guess they don't want to get caught out, stunned up, and maybe risk a buyback. And they can just be happy with towers. Yeah, you're not going to get a full tier 3 anyway.
Dire's bottom tower is under
They can
attack.
probably get this with the bear.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Yeah. Yeah. gets rooted. Nah. I mean, eventually you're gonna get out of that, unless you manage to, like, Savage Roar enough that he misses a remnant or something. Yeah. They really have nothing. I guess maybe it's deceptive, like if you get put in power on a couple heroes, it should be okay. But you're right, it's not a fast Roshan by any means, especially around 20 to 30 minutes. Well, Blink Force Staff from Dendi, more playmaking possibilities here. Blink Force Staff, of course, as well for Snako. We didn't see him in that last fight, so maybe he can pull something out. But I feel like you gotta be worried. They're ahead in kills. It's a little bit misleading at the top there, folks. I get 1,000 experience for now for Empire and 5,000 gold as well.
Quick sprint.
Yeah. They tried to Savage Roar play here on the bear, but they managed to stun him back up. Oh, he still gets out. Man, that thing is impossible to grab. Even an Ember Spirit. Jeez. Dendi? They had an idea about it. They were thinking about it. They've been pinging the trees this whole time, worried about where Dendi's sitting, so I think they know that he likes to sit around there on his Magnus. They'll put up the ward. Oops. Yeah, that's alright. Trust me, he's there. I know it. That's all he does is look at me in the trees.
Endurance run.
Lay there. Oh, there you go. Alright, that's a dead tower now.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Alright, did they go Roshan with the ghosts?
Dire's bottom tower has fallen.
Too obvious? Even with Bear, though? Yeah, no. Yeah, exactly. It seems obvious what this is going to be going for. He does get the BKB off before the RP comes in, but now Havos is coming with his own BKB. He's starting to cleave, trying to get Snako. They've got Tichara stuck up, and look at this damage from Havos. Another one down. The bear, they will lose him. Up on the high ground there, and it's out. Ooh, Yule's last second. Alright. Oh, they're gonna Havos. Yeah, they can take this. Alright, good stuff. Dendi? Oh, he got him. Did he feel like the game's that far behind? No fear!
Tower is under attack.
It lived 20 HP to the Roshan. And they just leave. No.
That's exact.
Alright, well, there's your Blink Dagger. So, Blink BKB Helm here for Havos. Again, another spend with no buddies, no IOs, nobody else to give him a buff, but he's doing just fine. It's just thanks to all the control, the massive amount of damage, just making sure to place that on top. And everything will be all good. Oh, Savage Roar, goodbye. As fast he skitters himself away. And it's, the bug. must go through Invis.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
The resolution, look how bold resolution is. Just standing up there. His team inside the pit, exorcism is ready. They're making an axe throw. They're gonna pop it. Nice chain. Gotta be waiting here for Dendi. He's still holding off on the side, waiting with that RP. Kinda gets a little bit of a bad blink there. Now that she's gonna have to axe mode, he will be the first to fall. 9 here still. Good sleight of fist. Aloha Dance taking some damage. They're gonna back off some. Snako on the back lines trying to deal with these folks, but it's them who's dealing with him. He's low on HP. We'll let him escape down to the south. Aloha Dance sampling the false promise upon himself. And looks like Snako will live down there. Havos, he gets a stun on the Dendi, but it won't matter. And again, they go back inside the pit. Snako, he's at about 240 HP. Alright, they're coming back in now. Havos constantly being matched and healed. Try to go for the ulti from Snako. He does manage to find Havos, but look how tanky he is. He can't even find enough damage. So many heals for Aloha Dance, and now they're going to lose Timothy, Fortunes, and Ditchera. Doesn't even go for the rune. Ditchera Gaming. Ice Blast comes in, catches on 2, won't hit Havos, which might have been the possible kill there. Ditchera in the back line. This fight is still going. It's never ending. The bear. Hey, look, he's trying to stop Dendi from making a play using the bear. Trying to keep canceling the radiance. And it's not going to be enough, though, so he still has RP. He's still holding on to it. Ice Blast, not back up in the 13 seconds. Resolution making the wraparound play. Dendi does come inside. He doesn't grab it, though. A little bit too late. Goes for another skewer up onto the high ground, but he also traps himself once more. Oh, hey, look, it's axe mode, guys. He's going to charge himself away. No fear, no mana left for any sort of a nightmare play. 3 heroes dead for Na'Vi. Plenty of gold thrown over to the side of Empire. They basically robbed the bank on this one. They got the Aegis as well. Plenty of experience. And you've got to make it high ground. Charge, you get the Ice Blast, see, he's just dead.
Perfect.
Death has many doors. Endurance.
Alright, well, that's pretty important. Slow down that push. Every kill on Death Prophet is certainly going to delay the possibility of this game just suddenly ending with them walking down the middle lane. 22 to 17 and 1100 gold for that bounty. But what kind of items? Oh, is he getting something? So what other items then should they be looking for? They have the Vlads. Help out with a little bit of a AoE armor up against your Death Prophet, so he's going to be nice. Dendi looks like he's going into a Shadow Blade. And other than that, though, like, is the Aghanim Scepter something that might be looking out for Snako? He's sitting at 3,200 gold, so he seems to still be wondering what he'll be getting. I've seen a couple Octarine Sankings that also worked out pretty well. Yeah. Right.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah. I was kind of thinking possibly the Lotus Orb as well, just kind of same idea in terms of like silence and stuff too, and plus the Sven and other spells. But now God's Strength now pop BKB as well, and that's a little bit, you know, kind of early on both teams. Dendi just kind of spears himself right inside of him. He does bring a couple heroes inside with him. Bash coming out onto two Byzantine strippers up on top of Axmo. Exorcism comes out. Death Prophet is dead though. Bane still living. Aloha Dance, he's dead. Vos back up and alive. He's got the stun ready, but I don't think it's going to be enough. He will go down. 3 heroes. Doesn't seem like he can find anyone else. There's no free TP back home with Funnick, and a disaster. A complete and utter disaster for Empire. Pushing out too hard. And it ends up being 4,300 gold, a little bit more, 4,400 gold swapped around. Armageddon.
Radiant's tower is under attack.
I gotta say, so many of these Ember games lately, I'd just love to know. I guess that's something I'm supposed to do, eh? Like, figure out like the win rate of an Ember Spirit if they haven't lost the racks by 35 minutes. Because honestly, it just feels like if you just... It's true, even then, like, I've seen like 1 racks down, 2 racks down, like... This hero seems so strong, like, you just need to get up these items, and suddenly he's just a whole new hero. Like, every single item is so exponential on top of him. Battle Fury. And a single crit does so much, and then the Daedalus, and sometimes you'll slap on another crit. Well, they're gonna smoke up, maybe trying to get a little bit of momentum back their way here for Empire. Dendi coming in, Shadowblade left. They're gonna pop their smoke. They might know. They're gonna find Havos. He's a little bit of a bait here though, and they might not be aware that Beamscream is on top of Dendi. They do have the vision. He is gonna go down immediately. Blinking forward, Havos. He's gonna catch onto Axmo, looking for the sun. He's got 5 more seconds. There's no charge. He's gonna go for the TP, and they have nothing to cancel this bear. Not fast enough. Ooh, that's a big deal. Resolution. Gonna be clearing these waves.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Seneco's coming back. There won't be a BKB for Havos for 35 seconds though. Think? It's so risky, but they're gonna go for it, and it is gonna be the right call without them quite knowing it. Maybe they saw the Shadowblade and figured there was no way. And they will do a little bit of a double push here. I like this. Gonna take out that mid tower, the racks. And here comes that big epicenter. It is on resolution. He's target. Ice Blast. It was dodged, but only the blast damage. He did still get the debuff. Seneco losing his HP. Axmo in the backline trying to focus down that orb. I'll make sure he can't heal up all these precious cores. Havos sees inside the base to get split up again by Seneco. And the bear the whole time is just taking these racks. Havos, he's swinging. He just set it on Titsura now. Charge coming through on the other side. Skewer back and the RP on top of the 2. So far, oh, that's massive. Funnick will go down, Havos will go down, but they did get the full set of racks. Resolution may be gone as well as No Fear. And...
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
Dun 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 dun. They're doing the dance. Oh, but they already used the haste. Did they haste out of base? That's like report worthy. When you haste out of base instead of like hasting the way home. Come on now.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Bounty which my matriarch will prize. Illusion.
Yeah, both teams a couple different possibilities in terms of, like, you know, Havos gets off one big stun. It's interesting that he's both the damage dealer and potentially the massive playmaker. I mean, if he gets a big blink stun onto 2 or 3, this game could just be over. And likewise, Dendi with the RP as well. So it's going to go back to a little bit of cautious play here, a little bit of smokes, and it does seem like a little bit of timing, perhaps, pressuring in on Empire. Do you feel like the Death Prophet? Yeah, she scales better into the late game, but she's no Ember Spirit, I don't think.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Alright, well, they're going to see it. Who do you favor here? Obviously, it does seem much faster for them. And I don't know, this is very tense. Like, I feel like both teams, they don't really have a general idea of what the other one's up to, you know? Like, there's not too many wards out on the map. The Rainy have a slightly better vision over the pit. I'm also, I didn't really talk about it, but I'm surprised at the Octarine. I saw most Death Prophets actually going for the Bloodstone, whereas I personally was thinking Octarine for a lot of them. NA scene, they've been doing mostly Bloodstone first. Do you think the Octarine's just better here for like these consistent fights and pushes? So Nato just doing a little dance here. Good silence up. Ditchera on the back line. So he's got to wait here. He knows there's plenty of time, but they have full vision of up on top. They're looking for the Fiend's Grip. They want on top of Ditchera. There's no Lincoln Spear here for him. Here comes the charge. Good stuff. There's something close. They're going to go back to the fight. Oh, trying to back up behind her. They can't quite get him though. But now up behind her is Ditchera. The S-Bus comes through. There's the RP. It's on top of 3. False Promise going. Dendi trying to make for more play. He gets back 2 down already. It is Havos and the Oracle. No one dead here for the Sudden Dire. They're taking further resolution. Stunned up. Axel coming in to be used up inside the air. No fear still inside. He's got one Nightmare here. He's going to try and use it on his own ally, but I don't think it's going to be enough. He goes down. Dendi Dota. No one dead here on the side. Ditcher looking to finish off no fear. It's going to be 4 down. The Bear, he gets the kill on Magnus in the backline. Sorry, we were watching him die. And it is going to skin themselves with the Roshan. Yeah, he got him.
Endurance run!
Yeah, I'm just watching the mid. Don't worry, we're good. You can keep going. It's fine, he's fine.
Invisibility.
Yeah.
Quick sprint.
I'm not sure, like, it seems like it must have to be relying on Phonic, I guess, like, and does he have to be the one that has to try and deal with Dendi, like, keep the burn on top of him, but at the same time, they can just burst down the bear so quickly, it seems, right now. I mean, he can't just be wandering around trying to tag Dendi up with, like, a Radiance or anything like that, and I don't know, what about, can they, how can they save him? Like, you don't have any way to, like, purge the stun or anything like that, you know, nothing quite too crazy like that. There's no Abaddon. He's gonna get a Daedalus. He's still going for this raw damage. I guess it's just gonna rely on Dendi making a mistake or them catching out Dendi. Or, I guess Aloha Dance really is the answer then, because they have the False Promise, which is exactly that exact strong dispel I was just saying they didn't have. So yeah, that's probably pretty much it, I suppose. Yeah.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Whoa. He hits hard, man. He just one-shot that creep wave.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
I know, I'm trying to think of all the things that annoy me whenever I play Magnus, and there's really not that much here. It honestly is just the Radiance. There's a lot of opportunities, and you do have a Death Prophet and a Sven, and they both have to get in relatively close. Like, you have to be within attack range, everything like that. Oh, Ghost. He's spotted out here, and he's relatively alone. Oh no, he goes for the Force Staff. He didn't have the Blink active, then he got greedy. They'll get the Ice Blast. It'll be on top of the BKB, though.
Quick sprint.
And so it's only the debuff. They'll get the Following Sun. Maybe they're still going to be able to get this kill. It would seem that'll be the case fast as well. No one else sticks around, so his greed, it's okay. And they actually get the Scythe up as well. You were correct. And Seneko. Are you a wizard, Ryu? You are. It's true. It's true.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
The lesson was.
I have to say, the puck ban was a major mistake on the side of Empire. Like, I understand it's a Dendi hero, but so is the Dendi Magnus. He has one of the most played Magnuses. I believe he's in like the top 3 in terms of Dendi games. He might actually be, yeah, he's only like behind S4. It's true, it's true.
Strength renewed, purpose with it.
Yeah.
Endurance run.
It's just such a classic Ember combo, though, is my one thought. But at the same time, I know what you're saying, because Puck obviously comes on much earlier, even than a Magnus, like, in terms of, like, the spam and stuff like that for stopping their push. So, either way, they're going to secure back. This will be the bear. Now, both comes with the sun. They're on top of Dizzy Rock. Can they finally get him? They can't get him raised to the Fiend Script. They need a blink here. He buys back, can come back in. So, they did get him down once. Dizzy Rock already into the fight. There's the Epicenter coming through. Havost in trouble. Yep, all comes once again. There's the big RP though from Dendi, waiting it out once more. He's getting eaten alive with these ghosts though, and the damage will finally clean him up. This might be a fight for Empire. Heals not enough damage. Resolution bashed up and floating in midair. Yules. Is anyone still alive here? It's just fun. Trying to get the bear. Oh, they get the kill! He is dead. Ditcheraw down. Unbelievable. 111 seconds. Is that it? Can it possibly happen? Funnick chasing? He's got nothing on his main hero. Just a tanky little bear, man. Yeah. It took so long, but finally.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, if they can get a lucky quick pick here. I'll see. Oh, is that aggressive Force Staff? Oh, jeez. Yeah.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, just wait for Havost. Do you think Throne or Rax? Yeah. Who has bots? Someone does. Funnick. The Funnick? No. Actually. Yeah, they're just gonna keep killing the creep wave here. And speaking of bots, Havost will buy them for himself. And he's gonna come in right on top of the bear. And here we go. There's actually no creep wave. They pop a little bit early. Oh, okay, there's no back door. Oh, good. Then like, nice. There's the Epi and the RP stacking on top versus. Can they get him? Already casting the false promise, so it won't be here for a Vos, but the RP's already down, so who needs it anymore? Dendi dead once more. Ditcheron still 8 seconds away, Dendi doesn't have buyback. He's going to be here to provide that second battle for as long as he's still alive by the time Ditcheron actually returns. Another Burrow Strike over to no fear. Havo's still swinging away though. He's up there, he's inside. Fortune's End, they're going to try use the Fate's Edict as the heals come out. On to Havos, they're going to get the full set of racks, and they're going to be back away just as Ditcheron's respawning. And he can't punish them. They are gone. Fast and the Furious, they break out, drive by, snagging it up, and one step closer. Yep.
Haste.
That's Ditcheron's like that's a good item choice. I hadn't even considered that. That's great. Perfect item. Well, Seneko. Is he just dead here? Yules, he got Blink. Oh, nice. Good sight. He'll have Blink once it ends. He goes, nice. He chooses the right path. Oh, but then he goes back the other way, thinking that he might juke them. Tries to play some mind games. And he will escape. Alright, that was a little close. I'm sure Seneco's kind of feeling himself after that one. He's like, alright, yeah, I'm good. I'm a Dota player. Yeah, his whole world just turned upside down, man. Like, I thought I was untouchable.
Dire's top tower is under
He's got
attack.
the gold here. He wants to save some money, and I think I know what item he's thinking about. Resolution gonna get bashed up here. And again, Ditcheron. He's the man of the hour. This is the play. We're watching him. From the max view. Look how well spread they are on Empire though. Now when they come up, and this is when the problems start to happen. They come and try to save Resolution. There's the big RP. He finds it perfectly. Havos already dropping a lot in his HP. Seneko does go down, however, in the backlines. No epicenter used and no buyback. Massive threat of those their damage. Ditcheron slams up, goes down again. No defense and no life for him. Maximal full HP, but he has no choice to run back to base. They do use the Abyssal Blade on poor little art style. And that is the GG call. It was a close one, Empire. Thought they might have lost it, but they'll pull it out in the end for the victory.